Hello, students. You are warmly welcome to Lesson 5, the Architecture's Guide to Arithmetic Progression. Mastering the building blocks. Okay, that is the first term A and the common difference D. So by the end of the lesson, you should be able to identify and correctly state the first term and the common difference of any arithmetic progression, including those that are increasing, decreasing, or containing negative terms. And also should be able to build the terms of an arithmetic progression from scratch when we are given only the values of A and D, the first term and the common difference. Okay, so this our objectives. Identify the first term and the common difference of an arithmetic progression. Then we are going to construct an AP from scratch when we are given the first term and the common difference. Okay, so let's look at this scenario. A builder in Kumasi is constructing a staircase from the ground floor, 0 centimeters, with two pieces of information. Sorry, what two pieces of information describes the entire structure? Okay, where it starts. Where it starts. It starts at 0 centimeters. That is what it needs. Where do I start? At what height do I start? So that's the first term. Okay. And the second one, how much growth? Okay, for each term. What is the height for each step? What is the height for each step? Okay. And that height is 20. So this 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay. Yes. So know these numbers and you can build the staircase to infinity. So with where it starts, which is the first term, and how much it grows, which is the common difference. Okay, so these are the two pillars of arithmetic progression: the first term and the common difference. So the first term is where the sequence begins. No calculations is needed to find A. You simply identify the first number in the list. Every other term is built from it. Now the common difference is the engine, the fixed constant number added to each term to get the next. Okay, it drives the sequence forward, and we have talked about it. All right, so there's it. So for the first sequence, The first term is 1. The first term is -2. The first term is 100. You see it? Okay, so that is it. Okay. Calculating the rule or in the golden rule, always subtract the earlier from the letter. Never subtract from left to right, please. So to find the common difference, you subtract the earlier. You subtract the earlier term. This is the earlier term from the letter term. So it is 4 minus 1. Please take note of this. Good. So try to confirm at least 6 subsequent, 3 subsequent spaces, and to verify. Okay. So this is a demonstration of an increasing sequence, a decreasing sequence, or a zero and fraction sequence. Okay, 0 does not increase. Fraction increases or decreases marginally. All right, this shows an increase, positive common difference. This shows a decrease, negative common difference. Okay, now we build an arithmetic progression when we are given the values of A and D, the first term and the common difference. So given A equals 3 and D equals 5, we can build everything. All right, because we know that the first term is A. Okay, which is equals to 3. Now the second term is A plus the D. A plus the D. And it is 3 plus 5, which is 8. Now the third term is A plus 2D. A plus 2D. So we move on. The fourth term is A plus 3D. A plus 3D. And the fifth term is A plus 4D. All right. So let me try to show you why this is the general formula. We'll get to it later, but don't worry, let's get to it later. Okay. Let me jump. So you see through this to get the first term. It is equal to the A. The second term, it is A plus the common difference. The third term is A plus 2 times the common difference. Okay? Let me show you something here. Look at 3. Look at 3. The difference between 3 and 8 is D, which is equal to 5. Please excuse me. The common difference, look at the difference between 3 and 13 is 10. What is 10? 2 times 5. Is 8. And we know that 5 is D. And so it is 2D. Now, look at the difference between the 3 and the 18. It's 15. And 15 is 3 times 5. Okay? With 5 is a D. So you see that this is the first term. To get a second term, you add the common difference. Okay? To the first term. To get the third term, you have to add 2 times the common difference. 1, 2. 2 times the common difference to the first term. To get the fourth term, you have to add 3 times the common difference to the first term. All right? So that is little explanation for you. Okay. Counting the jams. All right. So this is the correct. Here is the correct explanation why the third term is A plus 2D and not 3D. I've explained to you before. Because we start the journey at 1 here. Okay. This is where we start. First term A. To get this, I'll add only one jump, only one D. But to get to this, the third term, I have to jump 2. 1, 2. So the 2 of the D of the common difference plus my first term, okay, will give me this value here. The fifth term will give me 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So the fourth jump plus my first term. All right. So note here, the coefficient of D, the number of jump, is always 1 less than the number of terms. So if I have the 25th term, then it will be equal to A plus, we are saying that the coefficient of D is always 1 less than the term number. The term number is 25. So what is 1 less than 25? Is 24. This is how we build our arithmetic progression. What of the 31st term? What will it be? It will be our first term plus 1 less 30, which is, 1 less 31, which is 30D. Okay, so take note of that. Whew. Okay, so this is a simple insight to help you understand it even better. Our first term is 25. Our growth rate is also 25. Now pay attention to this. Whenever something grows by a fixed amount at regular interval, we are dealing with an AP. Fixed amount at regular interval. It grows by a fixed amount. So this grows by 25, grows by 25, 25, 25, grows by 25. Okay. All right. So let's talk about some common misconceptions or errors. That is subtracting the left. The common difference, subtracting the left from the right. It is not first term minus second term. It is second term minus first term. It is fifth term minus fourth term. It is the eighth term minus the seventh term. Good. Now, look here. What is wrong with the third term, the expression for the third term? Okay. This is wrong. Normally, we students tend to forget the coefficients. If it is 3, we are saying that if the position is 3, we are saying that the coefficient of D must be 1 less than that number. So the third term is equal to A plus 2D. Good. All right. Another one is that assuming that D must be positive whole number. No. Okay. Sequence can shrink, negative, can grow a fraction, or can stand perfectly still, 0. All right. Sequence can have, you can have 10, 10, 10, 10 as a sequence. Good. So sequence can be negative. The D can be negative, can be positive, can even be a fraction. Okay. So I want you to go through this exercise. State A. Go to, and you can report to me on your solution. Okay. Now, the setup to master, the setup to mastery, looking to lesson 6. So our next lesson we are going to do with the general formula of AP. Thank you. Okay. See you in the next lesson. Bye bye.